Hello, Jeff Helvin here with Ballen Brands, and today I want to show you how to set up a domain record in Keap to get better deliverability out of your email marketing and your campaigns that are going out to your database. So the first thing to note here is that the process of setting up the domain record is pretty much the same whether you're in the Keap Max Classic or whether you're in the newer Keap versions. However, the interface is slightly different, so I just wanted to kind of talk about those. So right now I'm in Keap Max Classic, and when I'm in here, I'm going to click on the hamburger menu that we have here next to the logo, and it's going to be under Marketing Settings, and then I'm going to go down here to Email Authentication. Okay, so we're going to walk back through this in a second. If you're in the newer Keap versions, then you're actually going to go over here underneath your icon, your login icon, and click on Settings. And we're going to go down here to Domains. Okay, so there's a few different options for domains when it comes to the newer Keap version. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to jump back to Classic. I'm going to click on Add a Domain. And you'll see that it's going to pull up domains that might be in your actual user settings. Now, an important thing to note is you have to have record of the domain, or control of the domain records, I should say, in order for this to work. So for example, if you have a Yahoo or Gmail email account, something at yahoo.com or something at gmail.com, for example, you will not be able to do this because you don't have control over Yahoo's domain name settings. Okay, so this would be for our own custom business domains, and it is recommended by Keap to not use things like Yahoo or Gmail as your primary email address because of things such as this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on ballenbrands.com. That's a domain that I want to authenticate. And it gives us the steps here, walk through. Step number 2, create a new CNAME record using the text below and so forth. So I'm going to bounce back over to Keap real quick, the new version. And I'm going to click here under set up email domain. So you see how it already recognizes Ballen Brands. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this one gives us an idea of which different host provider we might have, because it's going to give us some more specific details on how to go in and do that. But if you notice, I'm now kind of at that same spot, right? Create a new CNAME, copy the text, copy the value. So if I go over here, it's really the same thing. Create a new CNAME, copy the text, here's the value, and then the step 4. So it's really no different. So we're just going to kind of walk through these steps. Now, I am logged into my GoDaddy account, and I've gone to my DNS records, in this case to GoDaddy, for our Ballen Brands domain name. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to click this add, because that's what I'm doing, is I'm adding. All right, so choose the option type. In this case, it says to add a CNAME. Again, I'll bounce back over here. So create a new CNAME and text below. So using the text below as the name or host, depending on the actual thing. So I'm going to copy that. So the little icon here is. And then I'm going to go back over here, and where it says name, or if that said host, I would paste this in. Then I'm going to go back here, and it says copy and paste the following into the value or points to. So I'm going to copy that, jump back over, and value. This could also say points to. Paste that in and hit add record. It's as simple as that. There's really just this one new record with these two values that we're pasting in. Now, the significance of just choosing, when I go back to the Keap interface, the newer Keap interface, it's just saying name or host. It really doesn't change much at all. It just says that, it has like some customized information if that's, with someone else. So if I go to Bluehost and I hit continue, it's just saying we suggest contacting Bluehost. It's really just giving you an extra name in there. It doesn't really change the fact that it's either name or host, or it's value or points to, and those particular records that we do. Now, once we've actually added that, we just click verify. So sometimes it takes a few minutes to verify, so the screen will pop up. This is just my sandbox app, so I'm not actually trying to verify this particular record. I'm not going to add that to my domain. But I do already have this set up, of course, in our primary application. But in this case, you would just click verify, and it has a green little checkbox if that works out. As a matter of fact, I'll just show you settings. Email, marketing settings, where am I at? I don't think I went to marketing, there we go. I went to CRM settings. So marketing settings, email authentication, and it shows this is in here, it's already been validated. So it does authenticate several times over and over again to make sure it stays, so it'll kind of show the last authentication. If for some reason it fails because something changed on your domain record, or you transfer your domain name, you'll actually get an email notification letting you know that it's no longer working. So it does kind of a regular check. So if you have any questions on that, by all means, you can reach out to us at team@ballenbrands.com.